Hello, chess aficionados. I want to bring you up to speed. Today is April 17th, 2026. And just a little bit ago, a few hours ago, at just 14 years old, Yagiz Khan Erdgumus 2704 rating has become the youngest player ever to join the 2700 club, meaning the rating is 2700. He secured this historic milestone after a dominant 4-1 match victory over former world champion Vasily Topalev. Wow. So you can see what are the youngest ones. 2026 are Dogmas, before it was Wei Yi. At 15, Firuza 16, Gukesh 16, Carlson 16, Giri, Keimer, MVL, Adustatorov, and carjacking. It's like somebody says carjacking, jacking. Anyway, okay. So now we go to the game. Let's look at the game. This is the game that was played between Vasily Topalov as white, 2717 rating, age 51, versus Erdgumus Yagiz Khan, 2687, age 14. Okay, let's go. So we have beginnings, okay. Look who castles first. You think the person that castles first would win, but not in this case. So Topalov, look how early he castles. He's going again with all the ways that one's supposed to play chess, right? Whereas the 14-year-old still has not castled and has only one piece out. And lots of pawns. You think, what's he doing? But you should see the end game. Oh, the end game. Let's continue. Okay. Fighting for the center here. The H-pawn hairy move. Sorry, I had to snack on a chip. Okay. Knight versus knight. He goes over to that one. Okay. To me, this is the first psychological move. He moved his bishop back. And look at the positions. Look at how many pawns are out for black and how many pawns are out for white. So this is kind of like who's taking over more space, who's got more capability to do something. It seems like they're like trying to test each other out. But look at white. I don't know what the white is doing here. Let's continue. Okay. Okay. Okay, finally. Black could castle but still has not. Okay, maneuvering. More maneuvering. Okay. Kind of a strange move, but anyway, let's continue. The king moves. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're pushing that pawn, aren't we? Alright. Okay. That rook is in danger now. White moves the rook. Okay, it's getting spicy. More maneuvering. Okay, let's keep going. Keep going. That could be a runaway pawn. So Topalov blocks it with his rook. Dangerously close. Black is dangerously close to the king. Can you see? What are the white pieces doing? They're so spread out. I guess that rook is being threatened, but somehow Erdgumus is not worried about it. Okay, so he continue. Okay, now to check. I black check with the knight. And now going back with the king. I don't understand. Okay. Somebody enlighten us if you know why the king has been moving like that. But anyway, let's continue. And notice, has black even castled? I don't see castling for black as of yet. And this kid became grandmaster without castling? Okay, let's continue. Okay. Ooh. Aggressive. A check. What's Topalev gonna do? Okay. Okay, another check. Then we're gonna eat the rook. No, out of nowhere comes the queen. Okay, he's gonna eat the pawn. But that queen is mighty close now to the king. A few more, it would be a repetition, right? But anyway, okay. Okay. He's offering queen exchange. Doesn't take. Look at this. Look at this, it's getting spicy. One more move, it's checkmate for black, right? So what is black gonna do? Can you see it? That rook, if it goes up to the 8th rank, it's a checkmate. So what are you gonna do? There. He brings himself an escape square by moving the knight. Those are critical moments. Okay. Okay. Another check. Very aggressive play, right? Who's checking whom? Black has been doing a lot of checking. On the run. Attacking the queen. Queen goes up to the 7th rank. Okay. But the rook is protected by the queen. So for now, it's kind of dangerous situation. If it's not for the queen protecting the rook, we're in trouble for black. But anyway, we continue. He's attacking the queen to get out of there. So he does a check. Forcing move. So he goes back up. Now this is fun. This is such a fun moment. I hope there is no time management problem here, because this is a critical moment right here. Do you see the tension? I'm attacking your queen, you're attacking my rook and the king at the same time there, but my queen, if the queen moves and I can move in, what is black gonna do? Well, he brings his queen up. Move back. The pawn moves, so it's protected by the knight. The knight is protected by the bishop. Okay, this is a nice coordination for black. As a 14-year-old, not bad. Putting pressure on that white rook. Now he's gone. King moves again. Maneuvering. Okay. Dangerously close to checkmate. Now this is the position. Now if the rook on a6 moves up, ladies and gentlemen, isn't that not a checkmate? Isn't that not a checkmate? And yet, look what black is doing. Moved the rook to d1. Is it a check? King escapes. Moves the queen. Escapes. A check. Escapes. Moves again. Now he goes this way. A check. and check. Can you see that he's not giving that rook any chances to move up? Because if I can see it with my glasses correctly, if the rook moves to a8, it's over for black. Can you see this? They stopped dead in its tracks. That one rook move. Another escape. Another check. Another escape. And guess what this is? Can you believe it? King is in check. And it's checkmate for black. That's some tense moments. I mean, black was one step away from losing. And yet, all the checks, and the maneuvering made black win. And it's how the 14-year-old managed to win over a world champion, former world champion Topalev. Congratulations to Erdgumus. So this is my fancy way of explaining this game. If you have some better options that you can provide for me, where did white go wrong? Because he's only one move away from a checkmate. Yet black was able to come back and reverse the tables on Topalev, and Erdgumus, the 14-year-old, checkmated white. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. Congratulations to the 14-year-old for being the youngest grandmaster in 2026. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.